Well, New Mexico is known for its cuisine, but sometimes you just want a little break from the green chili and maybe try something from, say, the City of Lights. Believe it or not, the Duke City does have fine French dining, and Yelp's Howie Keitel is here with more details on this. So, Howie, as you were saying last night, this is not, we've talked about a variety of different cuisines, a lot of different international. French is not one that we've really delved into, but you said New Mexico actually, or Albuquerque, has quite a bit.
Sure, it does. Yeah, we've never brought this up on the show, but we do. We have a good selection of French restaurants here and bakeries. So
Okay.
talk about.
Well, let's start off with the restaurants here. So,
Yeah.
what are Yelpers saying is a great place to get some French cuisine?
Let's start out with one that just captures sort of that French cafe feel. Petite Louis in Nob Hill.
I love that place.
We have a
Yeah.
picture here of it. I mean, you can't get this is such a gorgeous, nice shot of this place. It captures a lot of sort of the vibe of it. When you go in there, it's a very small place. I want to say that there are maybe 6 or 7 tables.
Maybe, yeah.
But the food's delicious, and it just does. There's a certain sort of ambiance that French food should have alongside the food.
Right, and exactly the ambiance. I think is part of it. When I've dined at Petite Louis, it's very much like close quarters, but you have the alfresco dining. But even when those doors are wide open, even if you're sitting inside, you still get the nice fresh air. So perfect for the spring, fall, early summer brunch, breakfast. It's great.
Yes, and another one that mirrors this is Le Troquet downtown.
Yeah, and I've heard of it. I have yet to go in, and I believe that we've had them on the show before, but I have yet to eat at the restaurant.
Yeah, I as well. And it's a shame because it's a beautiful. It's the space is just perfect. Again, it's like Petite Louis. It captures that feel. Has a little bit more seating, but absolutely check it out. The ratings, the reviews for this restaurant are off the chain. They're really, really great.
That's great. That's great to hear.
And I'll throw out a few more. Le Quiche Parisien. Up in the Heights, Le Crêpe Michel, and Chez Axel.
Chez Axel, I have not heard of yet.
That's off of Montgomery and San Pedro.
Okay, I got to try that. Well, of course, you mentioned bakeries too, and of course, we all we think of the fine baked products from France. So, what do you got for us in terms of bakeries?
Yeah, when we think of French bakeries, we definitely think of baguettes and just the sort of common stuff that you're going to find. But how about macarons? Macarons at L'Amour Bakery Company. This is a new restaurant, or this is a new bakery. Look at this picture of these macarons. They're
look at that.
Gorgeous. This is a newer place. It's been around maybe a year, and again, the reviews on this place are terrific. It's in the North Valley. It's off of 4th Street. But it's a legitimate macaron bakery. And then there's 3 or 4 other great places in town. There's the French Riviera Baking Company on 4th and Griegos. There's Le Paris French Bakery. And then I was going to drop this one in as well. Charles Place. This is not a bakery, but Charles Place. We've had Charles on before. Charles Benjamin, he has a lot of French-inspired food.
No kidding.
That's part of his background. But just it's not a French restaurant.
Right.
But pop in there for what he. They were my first my first frog legs at that
really?
place.
Okay.
Yeah, and they were delicious.
Really? Okay, I gotta try
well
that.
worth checking out.
All right, so if we are using the Yelp app or using Yelp.com to discover Albuquerque, what are some tips you can give us? You've always got some great insight for us.
Thank you. Well, I wanted to bring up that we have, and I bring this up on the show a lot, but it's important. We have a lot of events around town that connect us to local businesses, and one of those events that you can find on our event page right now is called Yelp's Crafty. It's a IYE, an intern Yelp event. My intern is basically going to Tractor Brewing tonight. They're getting a tour of the brewery, and then they're sampling their berry cider, which is apparently supposed to be delicious. Totally free, fun way to connect with a local brewery and the beer scene. And then our events calendar has a lot of other just locally sort of hand-selected events that people that are gonna it should really appeal to people. And I was thinking of one that's coming on Friday, the Pajama Men.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You and I are both know those guys, go way back with those guys, but they're here in town. They've got one show I think.
I believe
on Friday.
so. Yeah. And they sell out like instantly. They are now world-renowned performers.
Oh, they're terrific. It's
Yeah.
such a fun show.
Yeah.
So you can find out more information on that on our events calendar, and also the weekly Yelp on Wednesdays. The weekly newsletter that comes out today, it's on French cuisine. So a lot of the things that I was just talking
there you
about,
go.
you'll find out.
Absolutely, yes. So lots of great places to get that baguette, or try, as you said, the frog's legs. For more information on this, a full recap, head over to casa.com. Howie, thanks a lot.
Thank you.